April 11th, 2008. Howie's request from the universe was for peace of mind. Happiness, dear Carole, is what greases the wheels of life. It is also what opens the floodgates, marshals the forest, marshals the forces, commands the elements, raises the sun, aligns the stars, beats your heart, heals what hurts, turns the page, makes new friends, finds true love, calls the shots, waves the wand, connects the dots, feeds your mind, frees your soul, rocks the world, and pays compound interest. Yeah, so easy to forget. Wild on from the universe. I love those from tut.com. Howie's request from the universe was for peace of mind. This photo is Howie and I at a free game event for Big Cat Rescue that was held at Yankee Stadium in Tampa. So I'm going to do this one, September 7th, 2008, about Windowlusions. So this is another one of my harebrained ideas that I really think could be something. Yeah, if I had time to devote to all of these patents that I would love to put in play. Windowlusions, or window illusions. It's a shadow box installed over each window of a room that displays the live feed from a real location. The need. People pay ridiculous amounts of money for a sliver of a view, but with Windowlusions, they have the best views money can buy. Being programmable, they could be in Paris for breakfast, switch to a mountain cabin for the day, and watch the sunset at the beach at night. In the evening, they could tune in to the northern lights. Used as a mood-setting tool, it could be tuned into Club Med for dinner parties, a megachurch for worship, or even enable real-time feedback from shark divers, jungle explorers, archaeological digs, and the possibilities are just endless. The concept. It could come in several styles and price ranges. One is just pre-recorded days of pretty scenes with a long loop. One could be a fantasy world for children where the world outside their window could be computer generated. The third, my favorite, would be from live cams so that you really get a feel for the change in weather. The benefits. As an exterior mount box, to give the illusion of looking out a window into this world, it would decrease heating and cooling costs by providing a superior barrier to outside temperatures. In cases where windows have to be open for safety reasons, this could be made to look like shutters on the outside, but when closed, provides a video screen. No more burglar bars, as these would be mounted just as securely as the bars could be, and no visibility from outsiders to tempt them. Superior protection from home invasion by people or flying missiles, such as trees during hurricanes, could lower insurance premiums as a result. In appropriate applications, the exterior could be covered in solar collecting film to power the Windowlusion. The patent issues. Design of the exterior mounted box with a solar capacity and smaller, cheaper inside wall hanging styled screens to cover the wide range of affordability. The wall hanging style would be similar to a computer screen, but with access to paid programming of Windowlusions. The exterior mount box would come in several standard sizes so that it could fully cover most standard windows, but would also be built to request. It isn't much more than a box holding a computer-type screen that is affixed to the outside wall of the home or office. The box would be larger than the window opening to give a feel of looking out a window into the imagery. The screen would be curved or enhanced over the traditional computer screen style to help create this effect. The program feeds would be wireless to each Windows receiver. There would be several channels that could play simultaneously so that the kids can be living in their fantasy world while the parents are relaxing in front of a quiet sunset. The feeds could travel through Fios or satellite to the user's home, and each channel would be a separate billable unit to the user. The feed sources would pay to provide feeds from their locations as they can use this as unparalleled marketing of their club, resort, school, etc. Their logo and contact info would be at the bottom of the screen. This gives them an incentive to always keep the webcams up, working clean, and pointed to the best action or content they have available to them. Saving habitat. Co-pays could be arranged with those who are protecting land for the purpose of the feed. For instance, the jungles of South America could be protected, and rewarded for the diversity of wildlife they maintain, which would make them a favorite channel. Funds would be split to enable them to maintain such diversity. If you could have any vista you wanted, any time you wanted, you wouldn't have to build roads out into pristine areas in order to live there. That helps save the planet and all of the species on her. Feasibility. This is all currently possible with existing technology. I do not know if the webcam video can be delivered at a high enough resolution and high enough speeds yet for it to have the most polished appearance, but if not, those days aren't far away. By the time the technology is here, our patent will be completed and we will be ready for it. First steps. I bought the URL Windowlusions.com and some other sound-alikes and similars. Find out what the patent process and fees would be to protect this application of current technology and future improved satellite laser delivery methods for the webcam content. I believe that advances in laser will make higher resolution and higher speed video delivery available in the very near future. Cable will be a thing of the past, but for now we need to protect both methods. And then I have a whole bunch of emails here that look like I might have been looking into patenting that at the time. Dear Miss Baskin, attached is our general memo describing the process and ballparking the cost. Our recommended approach is first to conduct a patentable study. It sounds like you've started on this on your own, which is good. When we do it, we have a searching company perform a search of the Patent Office files for references that might come up during prosecution of the patent. We then analyze those results and compare them to your claimed invention. We use these to prepare a patentability opinion, explaining our opinion as to the likelihood and breadth of the patent you could get. The cost for this is around $2,500, including the searcher's fee. Preparing and filing the patent application costs around $5,000 to $15,000. This is why I stopped, depending on the complexity of the invention. I'd be happy to speak with you by telephone or in person if you prefer, to explain more fully. If that is what you would like, please coordinate with a time with my assistant, Sheila Pitts, who is copied on this email and can be reached at, and I give the number. Regards, Woody. Alrighty. Well, I hope somebody takes that and runs with it. Again, I just want to see these things in the world. I don't need to make any money off of it. I just think this would make people's lives so much better if they could surround themselves with beauty no matter where they live.